Yo, what up YouTube? I got you with another video. Hold up. There we go. Yeah. Nothing really to report on my end, except that I'm proud of y'all that have actually taken the challenge and have, actually beat this shit. So congrats. Like I've seen a couple of comments, got a couple of messages, anywhere from 14 days to 30 days, and that's everything, that's beautiful. I'm very happy for you guys. And it shows you that, again, you can do it. My recommendation would be obviously pass it, pay it forward, because your experience could mirror somebody else's, and your testimony can help them quit. But again, if you're not willing to put yourself out there, I understand. That shit's not easy. I think that a lot of y'all know that. It's easier to just kind of lay in the cut and just go through it, and use the videos as, just like a beacon to quit yourself, and then, you're done. And I get all that, because I was that, I literally was. I was generally just watching videos. Like if I was on day 2 or 3, I'm looking at day 5, and then I'm looking at, then I'm on day 5, then I'm looking at 7, 8, 9. And it's just like, damn, does this shit get better? And when is it gonna get better? And it's crazy, because it does. And it's only when you're on the other side do you realize how short it is, because when you're in the beginning, it's it's tough. In the beginning, it's shit. Day 1 is tough. Well, no, not really. Day 1 is kind of it's kind of cake. But yeah, days 2 and 3, that shit gets rough. Day 4 night 4 could be a little rough too. But after that, things do get better, and they get progressively better. And then things just get better, the longer you're off the shit. It really does. It's unfortunate, because it's everywhere, but you just make a choice, stick to your choice, and, before you know it, it's over. The hardest part then becomes not indulging again, not relapsing. That's the tough part. But yeah, look, congrats to all y'all. If, my videos have been of any help to y'all in getting to that point, then I'm elated, and I'm humbled by the fact that me documenting my experience has helped you with yours. And that's really all it comes down to, yeah, that's it. This is really just a congratulatory video for you guys, that have gone through the ringer, and now you're on the other side. And I'm happy for that. When I see your comments about what day you're on, or that you've kicked it, and you're done with it. There's nothing better. That's the whole point of why I did these things. Obviously for my own reasons, but one of the reasons obviously was also for you guys to understand or see that, yeah, look, we can get through it. Because look, if I can get through it, anybody can get through it, and I've heard some crazy stories. It's amazing. It's you may think that your situation is bad, and it is, of course, but there's always a bigger fish. You know, that there's people, you know, I'm dealing with what, 50 grams a day. I think I was doing 45, 50. Um, but there's people that were doing like 150, you know, like for years and decades even, you know. So it's like, you think you bad, somebody else is always better. So, um, but it's all good. It really doesn't matter. You could be on 5 grams a day or whatever. You're still gonna go through some shit if you've been on it long enough. And it's really a crappy ass substance. Um, it is the last uh, destination substance, like I call it, because once you're over the kratom, there's nothing else really that you're gonna be having issues with, you know. Um, because, and again, this isn't universal for everybody, but like a lot of us used kratom to get off of something harder, and then just stuck with kratom. And so, um, if you get off kratom, there's nothing else to really go to, you know. And you just have to look inside yourself, you know. As I've always said, like, what are you missing? Uh, what are you taking it for? You know, like, I think once you get to that point of like the why, and you can pinpoint the reason and then adjust and adapt or rectify that problem, the quitting is easy. You know, like, yeah, you're gonna have a couple nights. It's gonna be, you're gonna be feeling like hell for a couple of nights. There's nothing you can do about that. Like, you're not, you know, excuse me, maybe you could take something, but I don't recommend that. I kind of just go through it, you know, just go through it. And you're gonna be okay. You know, it's not life threatening. It's just life sucks for a little while. you know, um, but yeah, again, congrats to y'all. Um, I'm proud. I'm elated for you guys, and yeah, obviously continue to keep me posted because you know, I am here for you no matter what. And so, yeah, I'll leave it there. Hope everybody's all right. Y'all take care. As we do. Peace.